My name is Jackie Watson, I was born with this defiance rag. I watched my father's blood as it spattered across alliance flags. They told me it was justice and the light would right my crooked path. But I was just a child torn in half, but then they did the math. Took me to the city, indoctrinated my indigence. The perfect adolescent mind to aid Stormwind intelligence. With every lesson learned, my vile guile gained influence. Practiced dancing with the shadows till there was perfect congruence. Not infiltrated, eliminated, don't make a sound. Man, woman, child, if it's breathing, put it in the ground. Never question orders, don't hesitate, stay safe and sound. Code name defies Nightingale, clandestine agent of the crown. Everything you knew, it's time to leave it behind. An agent on the other side, and we got you in mind. Now I'm stepping through a portal, been debriefed in a sign. I'm dancing with the shadows, but it's feeling different this time. I creep into a forest filled with darkness, save the moonlight. I was tasked to track Aldori, star seeker of a loon's light. She was fast, she saw right through the shadows like she had true sight. Then a blast, shadow smitten by her eyes, her light was too bright. My knees were weak, my weapons fell to either side of me. Wholly exposed, I knew that she could see wholly inside of me. She reached inside my soul and warmed the cold I tried to hide in me. And beneath the laurel tree I woke up warm with her beside of me. She taught me about the dragons and all that I hadn't seen yet. She taught me about the creatures of the forest and her regrets. She wept for my mortality, her precious little nightingale, cause she had seen eternities and human life as soon expelled my shattered shell. Had seen enough and burst, my heart had swelled. I held her close and told her that my death would be a simple knell. The stars she sought were in my heart, and it's my heart she'd always held, she'd always hold. In eternity our love controlled. And then the days passed into weeks, passed into months, passed into years. And as the sands of time were passing, as I aged with every year, I saw the legion cometh. And though I knew that they were near, I never thought I'd ever think that I would ever see them here. And as my aching body fought to call once more upon my armaments, I saw that these weren't demons, these were scourged with shocking sentience. They marched behind their banners that were depictions of their banshee queen. And as they marched I heard the rumble grumbling of death machines. I kissed Aldori deeply and demanded she retreat. Though she begged me to go too, I'd never reach the world tree. The shadows started calling and they ridiculed my atrophy, but I commanded service from the shadows one last time it seems. I crept behind their forces while the sentinels tried to hold the line. A simple knell I'd tell myself, in just one moment I'll be fine. Free of all this age and all this pain in my eternity, I'll be among the stars while my star seeker will search for me. Hacking through the droves of all the orcs, of all the trolls, of all the tarred and forsaken who'd invade my lover's home. I struck with all the force of every force I'd ever known, and I was pierced and I was slashed and I was pummeled to the bone. And blood had filled my mouth and filled my eyes and filled my nose. And though I could barely see, I saw the tree was up in smoke. And I looked on in horror as I watched the fire grow. And in the glow I saw Sylvanas as she cut Aldori's throat. My name is Jackie Watson and I'll die with this defiance rag. I watched my lover's blood as it spattered across forsaken flags. They shouted it was justice, monster shadows closer closing in. 10 thorium grenades to bring the light and let the shadows in.